This illustration deals with uses permitted in accordance with NEC 358.10E is in ed. The purpose of change was to provide a new subsection. And this new subsection has been added to clarify that rigid metal conduit, RMC abbreviated, shall be permitted to be installed where subject to severe physical damage. C342.10E for the very same requirement concerning electrical metallic tubing and type IMC and how they are permitted to be used. Now, first, you notice from the panel board in the building, routed over to the industrial machinery, you have that conduit, and it's routed in the ground and surfaces into the machinery, disconnecting where the man's standing there. And then notice you use Article 670. Look at the industrial machinery arrow pointing to the right of the equipment. It says Article 670. That's used to size conductors, overcurrent devices, the conduit, etc., routed over to the unit. Now, once you get to the unit, NFPA 79 takes over as referenced in 670.1 informational notes 1 and 2. And then, of course, the burial depth of your conduit would be table 300.5 if it's 1,000 volts or less or 600 volts or less, and table 300.50 if you're over 600 volts or over 1,000 volts. So we kind of picked that up. And then, of course, you notice in the equipment itself, the two bars connected together with your main bonding jumper is bonded and grounded to the steel, and the steel is bonded and grounded into the concrete and cased electrode, CEE, as described in 250.52A3, and you can review all your grounding sections there to see how the service is grounded. Now, the note 1 in blue at the very top of the illustration says rigid metal conduit shall be permitted to be installed where subject to severe physical damage in accordance with 358.10E is in ed. Then the note 2 at the bottom of the raceway system in the illustration, if used, cable conductor should be insulated in accordance with 338.100, like service entrance cable and so forth, that we would use. So, and kind of wrapping it up, I would just remind you that for more information dealing with industrial machinery, when you're inside the machinery, you're connecting it maybe together in pieces, maybe you're looking at control, whatever you may be looking at, you go to NFPA 79 for that now, and you're referenced to do that and asked to do that from 670.1 information notes 1 and 2.